Good evening, everyone. My name is Jaden Chu, and this is our group speech for DC Speech and Commerce 1311. This speech will be about Chapter 15, discussing key points of communication in the real world. In this presentation specifically, we will be talking about how media, technology, and communication affects many lives across the globe. So how does the internet impact our daily lives? Before I take a little deeper dive into the iceberg that is the web, I would like to list the names of the people working alongside me to create this presentation. Corbin, Diego, Jessica, and Sean will all take part in explaining Chapter 15 throughout the slideshow. We hope that you learn something new after listening to us and maybe apply this new knowledge into making smarter decisions online and possibly in real life. 1. It's a changing media world. As the rapid evolution of media has reshaped our global landscape, from critical news to potential deception, understanding this shift is more vital than ever, especially with the introduction of AI in recent years. Staying cautious of online news and deceptive content is definitely recommended. One example includes deepfakes. Imagine a fabricated declaration of war or a political speech that never happened. Our media today can be profoundly misleading, which leads to why Chapter 15 matters so much in your life. Navigating this complex environment requires a deep understanding of media's impact. So the overall picture is that media has exponentially evolved into what we know as today. However, with it being such a huge part of our lives, there is bound to be some consequences and issues, and those will be discussed as well. It is very important to understand the consequences of unwise decisions you can make online, because media can and will be used against you. My classmate Jessica will take it from here.
Functions of mass media. Mass media serves fundamental roles in society, influencing how we perceive and interact with the world around us. Surveillance provides vital information about events, trends, and dangers, acting as society's eyes and ears. Interpretation helps audiences make sense of complex events and issues through analysis and commentary. Socialization shapes cultures, values, and norms by transmitting beliefs, traditions, and societal expectations. Today's media landscape, the digital revolution has democratized content creation and accelerated information flow, while algorithms subtly change our individual realities. Everyone is a content creator, from social media posts to viral videos. Individuals now publish their own narratives. Information spreads instantly. News, true or false, can traverse the globe in seconds. Traditional gatekeepers weakened. The power of editors and journalists to control information flows is diminished, and algorithms influence what we see. Personalized feeds curate our reality, often without our full awareness.
While Chapter 15 discusses media effects and ethics, the real world today gives us examples that the textbook could not predict, such as AI generated content and deepfakes, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So, in today's environment, everyone has a giant computer on their fingertips, and they are able to, just by creating an account, publish whatever information that they want. And because of these social media platforms, they are able to go viral very fast. So for deepfakes and synthetic media, they're basically they're basically fake audios or videos that look real but are fake, and they're just used to manipulate people. So they've been used in political campaigns, internal conflicts, celebrity scandals, and financial frauds. So it's the speed of how they spread that makes them so dangerous, because they go viral in seconds and nobody could challenge the media credibility. So this should make you very aware and just want to create guidelines for this type of information that could be so deadly.
Hello, I'm Sean, and for my part of the presentation, I'll be starting on misinformation and global conflict. Another major real-world example is how misinformation has shaped modern conflicts. In recent wars and geopolitical crises, social media has become a battlefield of its own. False videos, edited images, and misleading narratives spread faster than accurate reporting. This represents what Chapter 15 called media effects, the way media shapes public perception and behavior. Except now, those effects are happening in real time across millions of people at once. Misinformation can inflame conflict, shape public opinion, influence elections, and even affect international policy decisions. It's not just communication, it's power. Moving on to issue number three, algorithms and influence. Finally, we need to talk about algorithms, invisible systems that decide what content we see. Chapter 15 introduces the idea of agenda setting. The media doesn't tell us what to think, but it does tell us what to think about. The theory is even more powerful today because it's not only news outlets choosing the agenda, but algorithms driven by engagement data from individuals deciding what shows and what content can show up on your screen. This can create filter bubbles, which make search engines dictate what we see. Echo chambers, which you know, people just get the same affirmations of what they believe back at them, making their opinion stronger to themselves and not allowing their ideas to be contradicted. And polarization, which can, it can make people choose one side or the other. Think about political polarization with the Republicans and Democrats. People end up seeing content they already agree with. The result, many people live completely in different social media worlds, even when they live in the same community or country.
My name is Corbin Crane, and I'll be doing slides 9 through 10 for this presentation. Ethical issues and who's responsible. Chapter 15 emphasizes ethical standards in media about accuracy, fairness, transparency, but who's responsible? There's content creators, influencers, tech companies, governments, or even the audience. The truth is, it's all of them. Influencers and accountability. A recent global report suggested that many social media influencers lack training on fact-checking or media ethics. Technology companies, like platforms like TikTok, Instagram, X, they use algorithms that reward viral content and not accurate content, which encourages the spread of misinformation. Governments are introducing new digital media regulations such as AI content labeling or social media accountability laws. Bring it together in the call to action. After examining Chapter 15 and the real-world context surrounding it, one message becomes clear. Media literacy is no longer optional. It is essential. This means knowing how to evaluate sources, understanding how algorithms work, recognizing bias, questioning what we see, and understanding how technology influences behavior. That means we need to ask questions like, who created this? What do they want me to believe? And am I being manipulated? Is this accurate? That's ways that we should be thinking. Our call to action is to slow down before sharing. Okay, if you find something that you're not sure about, make sure you check it out. Don't share it. Diversify your media diet, which means follow sources with different perspectives. Learn bias, basic fact-checking skills, so reverse imaging. Demand responsibility from platforms. And use your voice ethically. In conclusion, if we understand how media works, if we question what we see, and if we communicate with intention, we can help build a world where technology informs us instead of misleads us, connects us instead of divides us, and empowers us instead of controlling us. Thank you.